care to go in? I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Would you care, I understand that you have an illness in your family that does not look good. Would you care to go into how you perceive this illness?
Well, my mother was diagnosed with cancer. The prognosis is not good. This is in the advanced stages. At this point, they are going to be trying some chemotherapy, or are trying chemotherapy on her to help give her some comfort. Which means, she has to go into the cancer center on a weekly basis. When she goes in, she becomes very tired. It takes her days to recover from it. By the time she's finished recovering from one of her treatments, and she goes back into for another treatment, and it just brings her down even further than she was before. She is tired, hurting, and scared, and I'm her caretaker, or caregiver. I work full-time, and between my schedule and her schedule, I'm exhausted. I'm worried about Mom and what this is doing to her. I'm worried about her, where she is physically. I'm worried about her hurting and being in pain. I'm worried about what I can do for her more than I can, but I'm so tired. I'm about to fall on my face at this point, between worrying about her and trying to get her places and trying to work to keep my job, and I'm just tired, physically, and mentally, and emotionally. I'm totally tired.
Well, from the sounds of it, it seems to be an endless treadmill. Your mother goes through treatments, tires her out, and by the time she recovers, it's time for another treatment. Are you the sole caretaker that she has in this situation?
Yes, I am.
And she goes in for the treatment in the morning, and you pick her up that afternoon or evening, so you're dropping her off, I would assume, since you're still working. Would there be any possibility of you taking a few days off from work so you can rest? Or is it possible for someone else to make sure she gets to and from her treatments? There are programs available for that.
I mean, I'm the primary caregiver, so I don't know if we've got any neighbors, anybody that could help out. I stay so busy between going places with her and being at work.
Okay, there are groups that will transport patients to and from their treatments. There are people that can come in and give you respite care to where you have time away so that you could take a break, so to speak. Would you be interested in something of that nature?
Sure, absolutely.
Have you talked to your employer about possibly changing your work hours to where it would be a little bit easier on you to adjust things so that you could ensure that your mother was taken care of early in the morning or something of that nature, till somebody could come in and spend time with her?
Well, my office is one of those that it needs to be open for the public to come in, and we've only got so many hours that that we're there, and we have to be up front with them. So, flexible work schedule would. I just don't know that would be possible.
From what I've heard you say, you're just flat exhausted because there's just not enough time in the day to do and your mother and get some rest. So I think that, we need to investigate and get in contact made with the support groups that can provide transportation to and from treatments for your mother, and also some caregivers to come in and spend time with her so you can take a break. Other than that, what are your feelings about this? Are you concerned that the treatment is going to do no good? That it's terminal, even though the doctors aren't saying so at this point? What are your feelings involved with this?
Well, I mean, it's cancer. It's in the advanced stages. You know, the percentages, they always give percentages, but you just never know what's going to happen or what miracle could occur. I mean, we're talking about my mother. She's, you know, she's been there for me all my life, and I want to be there for her, and I want to give her any comfort that I can. She hasn't really said that much about, you know, where she is. So it's not anything we really approach.
Would you like for me to come and visit with her to find out from her where she's at?
That would be good.
And I'll meet with her initially, and then we'll meet together with her to see that her desires and your desires mesh. Because sometimes there is a conflict between the patient and the caregiver. So that we may need to bring in a palliative care specialist to see what can be done, you know, to assist you as well as your mother.
Okay.
All right, great to stop. Any comments and feedback, very short?
They did great.
Yeah.
It was so smooth.
Smooth.
It sounds like they're connected.
Yeah.
I liked your non-anxious presence. That is the thing I saw. On the other hand, from the beginning, you tried to give a solution, and you're thinking that is the good thing for her. You present what you think on your solution to her from the beginning. But I like the question, the open-ended question, what are you feeling or what are you concerned? I like that one. And also mention feelings. I mean, we are listening, we are practicing listening and approving and paraphrasing. That is, let her feeling count. So they need to connect